We have another one of these situations where an anti-vaccine, pro-Trump individual, in this case a radio host, has been hospitalized with COVID. This is Phil Valentine. He's really sick. I hope he doesn't die. He is really, really sick, and we will get to that in a moment. Now, these stories are really starting to almost, in a sense, get old. 2 weeks ago, I told you about the anti-vaccine nurse who died in her 30s. Young anti-vaccine nurse died of COVID. Last week, I told you about the anti-vax pro-Trump Cape Cod elected official. I believe her name was Linda Zern, something like that. She died. And then now we have a right-wing radio host, Slate reporting, conservative radio host, skeptical of vaccines, hospitalized with COVID. Quote, he's regretful. This is Phil Valentine, a conservative radio host in Tennessee who was openly skeptical about COVID vaccines, has been hospitalized and is now in critical care with the disease. Phil Valentine, who hosts a show on Nashville's WWTN, was diagnosed with the coronavirus and is now, quote, in very serious condition as he battles pneumonia, his family said in a statement posted to the radio station's Twitter account. Although he needs help breathing, Valentine is not on a ventilator as of a few days ago. The latest report is he is not getting better, while making it clear that the experience has changed his stance on vaccination. A statement was posted by Supertalk WTN. This is reportedly from his family. Phil contracted the COVID virus a little over a week ago and has since been hospitalized and is in very serious condition, suffering from COVID pneumonia and the attendant side effects. He is in the hospital in the critical care unit, breathing with assistance, but is not on a ventilator. We'd ask that everyone refrain from contacting him while he's in the hospital. Phil would like for his listeners to know that while he has never been an anti-vaxxer, he regrets not being more vehemently pro-vaccine and looks forward to being able to more vigorously advocate that position as soon as he's back on the air, which we hope will be soon. Phil and his family would like for you all to know that he loves y'all and appreciates your concern, thoughts, and prayers more than you will ever know. Please continue to pray for his recovery and please go get vaccinated. Of course, the prayers would not be necessary had he been vaccinated from the beginning. This is a perfect example of 2020 hindsight. Now, I know there are people in the audience who say, screw this guy. I hope he recovers, and I hope that he spreads the wisdom of vaccination. I hope he recovers so we can find out if he's really learned anything from this. But I am betting that the rest of his right-wing paradigm on which the anti-vax stuff was based is going to remain wholly intact. Now, one other thing I want to mention. He said, the family statement says, he was never anti-vax, but he was not as for the vaccine as he should have been. This is a very common talking point that's used, which is the COVID anti-vaxxers will say, I'm not anti-vax in that I'm fine with other vaccines and I've received other vaccines. That doesn't really mean that much because the other vaccines are ones that there is so much acceptance of in society that it really doesn't actually matter whether this guy is for or against the MMR, because other than some little anti-vax clusters that eventually prop up, we've got very solid immunity against measles, mumps, and rubella. It's really a red herring to say I'm not anti-vax in that I'm okay with the other vaccines. This is the one that I'm skeptical of. This is what's present right now. This is the near and present danger at this point in time. I'm hoping for his recovery because I don't want anybody to die. That's my view. And I know some in the audience feel differently. We just have a disagreement. What we can't possibly disagree about is that Monday, August 16th marks the 16th anniversary of the David Pakman Show. Wow. Can you imagine that? And we will be doing a one-day membership special in commemoration of that. Get on my newsletter at davidpakman.com. And Monday, August 16th, you'll get an email telling you how to avail yourself of that amazing membership discount. One of our sponsors today is Magic Spoon, the delicious breakfast cereal that tastes just like those cereals I loved as a kid, but with 0 grams of sugar, only 4 net carbs, and packed with 13 grams of protein. Magic Spoon has been advertising with us for a really long time. And it's only because our audience loves Magic Spoon so much and people keep buying it. That's how you know that it's good. Magic Spoon is great if you are doing low carb or keto. It's perfect if you just want to eat less sugar like me. It comes in flavors like cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, blueberry, and cinnamon. You can build your own variety pack and try them all. The whole David Pakman Show team loves Magic Spoon. The blueberry one is one I'm liking that one recently. It's crunchy, it's delicious, it's sweet, but not loaded with sugar and carbs. Go to magicspoon.com/Pakman. The link is underneath this video, and you'll save $5 when you use the promo code Pakman at checkout.